Every day, this guy spent 4 hours just getting to work. Rain or shine, he'd hop on his bike and pedal through the dark to catch the 4 a.m. train. Once aboard, he'd steal a few minutes of sleep before the train stopped again. Then it was a mad dash through the crowd to transfer to another line, followed by another desperate squeeze onto yet another packed train. This 4-hour commute each way was his daily grind, until that fateful day when a man in a hat accidentally stepped on his foot. This was no ordinary man. He was the smiling salesman, a figure who could see into people's deepest desires. After they got off the train, the mysterious man insisted on making it up to him. But our commuter was too worried about being late to accept, hastily waving him off as he rushed away. Like the ants he kept his pets, he trudged through another exhausting workday without complaint. After work, he'd rush straight back to catch his train home, turning down countless invitations from coworkers to grab drinks. Just 20 more years, he'd tell himself, and I can finally afford a house here. By the time he dragged himself home each night, his wife was already asleep, and his dinner sat cold on the table. His heart was heavy with frustration and a sense of being lost. The next day, predictably, he was late again. By the time he finished all his work, the last train had already left. He was looking for a cheap motel nearby when he ran into the mysterious man again. The man led him to an upscale apartment complete with a beautiful personal attendant. And best of all, it was only a 3-minute walk to the office. The smiling salesman told him there was just one requirement. He could only stay there on weekdays and had to go home to be with his family on weekends. Otherwise, something terrible would happen. The man thought this was a no-brainer and eagerly agreed. From then on, he threw himself into his work with renewed energy. After hours, he could finally join his boss and coworkers for drinks and socializing. Life was getting better and better. One night, his boss warned him, "Keep drinking and you'll miss the last train," but he brushed it off. Stumbling back to the apartment in a daze, he pushed open the door, only to find the luxury suite had transformed into a decrepit, empty shell. The smiling salesman suddenly emerged from the balcony, reminding him that today was the weekend. A golden light flashed. Greedy humans. When Monday came around, his coworkers noticed he hadn't shown up for work. Someone spotted his pet, ants crawling out of their container. A female colleague, curious, opened his cabinet door. Remember, when you make a promise to someone, you must always keep it.